5. The chop, done by a lot of famous football players, but especially CR7. It's easy to learn, it's effective, and it's a great way to change direction when you're running from an opponent. All you have to do is take one leg in front of the other, jump, and hit the ball. This skill is a little bit more complicated, but probably the most effective. You start off with a step over, and while you do the step over, jump with your weak foot, tap the ball, tap it with your strong foot again.
Number 5, the shoulder drop. And this move is basically the base of everything Messi does. And it's all very standard, really. You drop your shoulder and your hip at the same time, faking going one way and then quickly go the other way, using the defender's momentum as he opens up.
Number 4, the inside step over panna. Push the ball to the side with your strong foot. Do an inside step over with the same foot in a quick motion. Now jump and push the ball through your opponent's legs with your weak foot. Hey Phil, do you need a tissue to wipe up those tears, mate? Somebody call an ambulance, we've got a panna victim. Boom shakalaka, number 3, it's the Ococha sombrero flick. Wait for your opponent to attack the ball. Put your strong foot right underneath the ball. In one swift motion, use the outside edge of your foot to scoop the ball over the incoming opponent. Phil's in a glass case of emotion.
Number 5, the tap and dash. This move is for all you speedsters out there and the most commonly used by Mbappe. Run towards your opponent and slow down just before you reach in. Open up your body and tap the ball past him with an explosive acceleration.
Sometimes it feels like we go round and round.
Number 3 then is the chest and chip, which is a pretty useful move, but one I'd mostly do in order to show off. Now if you get a high pass in the air and you got the defender rushing towards you from behind, what you do is basically control the ball with the chest and then you wait until the defender is close to you to chip the ball over him without the ball ever touching the ground. Now it doesn't really take much power to get the ball over his head, so work on your touch and you're gonna go and embarrass the complete life out of him. Number 3, the drag back switch. This move is particularly good for getting out of tight situations. Fool your opponent by tapping the ball in one direction and then drag it back in a 90-degree V movement to move away in the other direction. And if you time this right, you'll leave the defender wondering just where the hell you went. Number 2, the one-leg step over. Our second favorite Mbappe trick is useful for when you're directly facing the defender. To pull this off, move the ball forward with your strong foot and just before the defender launches, step over the ball with your weak foot and go the other way. To really sell this trick, remember to shift your entire body weight